All right. Welcome, everyone. This is our first team meeting of 2019, and I'm Rosario Perez, leader of the Shooting Stars. So welcome. So today's call, this is the title of it, Can I Really Sell $10,000 this year? So before we go any further, who knows what it means to sell $10,000 in a year with Avon? Oh, and by the way, remember, I will be raffling prizes for participation. So if you're gonna talk, which I hope you do, be sure and tell me your name so I can write you down. So anybody know what $10,000 a year in sales means?
No.
No? Clueless too? And that was
President Club?
the what?
That was Kara.
Okay, Kara, gotcha. Okay. And anyone else know?
President Club?
Yes, ding, ding, ding. So yes, that's what it is to sell $10,000 in a year is the first level of sales achievement in the President's Recognition Program. And let me switch over to the next tab. And so why do you even want to be in President's Club? Well, there's many reasons. You've got the earnings, the VIP status, products and gifts, all for being in the President's Club recognition program. So earnings, you'll be guaranteed 40% earnings on beauty, jewelry, and Aspira. And it doesn't matter the size of your order, you have achieved the guarantee of 40% earnings on that and 25% on fashion and home as opposed to the 20 that you are currently earning at for fashion and home. And increased demo limits. So right now, if you are not in the President's Club program, you can only order one of each item unless it says no limit in the What's New booklet. So once you achieve President's Club, you can earn 3 of each item, and it keeps growing as you achieve more higher levels. So 3 of each demo at President's Club, 5 at Honor Society, 10 at Rose Circle, and then 15 once you're McConnell Club or higher. And I'll show you another screen of all those levels in a few. And then the special access to events. So like at RepFest, that is when they will give us a preview of all the holiday items that are coming out for fourth quarter. And as President's Club members, we get to see it first. So we'll get to preview it before they open up the doors for everyone else to see. They'll also give us our own personalized membership card. Let me see if I can show you mine. This is what the card looks like. And so it has your title. So mine happens to say Honor Society, my name and my account number. And then on the back section, it shows, again, that I'm Honor Society and what all that includes. And like I mentioned, like ordering 5 demos and the 40 and the 25% earnings, and all the little details are there on the back for you to know. And then here, this next section, products and gifts. So we get exclusive product bundles and incentives. Like, for example, here in this past What's New, that is for campaign 3, What's New, the one we're just in right now, when you could order in campaign 1 or 2. And so let me see if I can get it where you can see it. So here it shows that these bundles are exclusively for PRP members. So that's a perk that we get for being in the club. And then points to redeem for gifts of your choice. So that's really, really nice. As you achieve levels, you're going to get points, like you're going to get 400 points when you achieve President's Club status, that's selling at the 10,000. And you can spend those points on whatever you want in the Rewards Center catalog. So that's pretty cool. And there's other ways to earn additional points as well. And moving up in the levels also gives you even more points. Here, I just wanted to share a few pictures of some previous tribute events that we've gone to. So Avon really rolls out the red carpet for us when we achieve President's Club or higher. They really were top sellers for them, and so they want to show us their appreciation. So they'll have a luncheon, maybe could be a dinner. For some people, it is a dinner, but mine has always been a luncheon. And we all get together. You can see these are statuettes. If you can see this lower picture. These are called statuettes, and as you achieve certain levels of Pinnacle Awards, you get a statuette. And they call you up to the stage, and you can see here in this other picture all the little statuettes in the background waiting to be given to each of us. And so they call you up on stage and shake your hand, hug you, and you get your statuette. Everybody's taking pictures of you like you're really famous. It's just a really, really nice time. You also get gifts when you get there, like this pin. This is an older pin showing when I was Rose Circle one year, and other jewelry. It's just a really nice how they treat you for being in the President's Club recognition program. So, which is, again, more or less what I'm saying right here. You're a top achiever, you're a top seller, and they just really want to celebrate you. You can earn up to 50%, and here, I probably did it too fast, but right there, the business builder I was talking about, it says earn 50%. So even though we're guaranteed 40% as a President's Club member, when they have these specials, we can earn up to 50% on some things. We also get to go on really great trips. Like there's the PRP, the celebration trip to Maui this year that's happening. That's for the highest achievers. So not just everybody in President's Club gets to go. You have to be the top of the top. But that's really nice. It's every year they change a different location. And this year for the achievers from 2018, now in 2019, get to enjoy a trip to Maui. So I can't wait to hear what this next year's trip will be. And so you can already start saying, I don't care where it's going to be, I want to go there. And there's a booklet to give you more specifics on what the top achievers are doing, so you can kind of gauge what you would need to sell at to be able to go on the trip as well. Oh my gosh, I got sidetracked. I mentioned about the Rep Fest, about the seeing the items first. Is anyone here planning on going to Rep Fest this year? I guess before I say that, I should say, do you know what Rep Fest is?
No, not really.
Okay. Rep Fest is basically our yearly convention. So that's when all the representatives are invited to go to, again, same thing, it's a different location each time. This year, it happens to be in New Orleans, and it's from August 2nd through the 4th. So that, I believe it's a weekend. I believe that's like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So it's closer.
Yes. This one happens to be close by. Last year it was in Ohio, so they change the locations all of the time. But Rep Fest, like I said, it's convention, and so it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of learning, and you get to meet new representatives from all over the place. Like I said about the product expo, so we get to see firsthand everything that's coming out for fourth quarter. And so it's just a really fun and great event to go to. Pretty much anybody who goes to Rep Fest, they definitely increase their business just from all that they've learned, and the excitement of everything. It always benefits a person to go to Rep Fest. So now that you know more details. Anybody thinking about going to Rep Fest this year?
Well, when is that again?
August 2nd through the 4th.
2nd through 4th. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I want to say registration should be opening up later this month. I'm not 100% positive, but I seem to remember that every year it opens up towards the end of January, and so then you'll find out like how much it is to register for it, and since it's in New Orleans, there'll be probably various hotels that you could stay at, and they'll usually have some kind of a discount for certain hotels, but all those details will come in a little bit. Okay, so now on this sales level, the tracking chart, this shows you all the different levels. Here at the top, First level is President's Club, which is the 10,000 in sales, then Honor Society, Rose Circle, David H. McConnell, President's Council, and then the very highest one is Inner Circle. And that is selling $220,000 in 1 year. It's from campaign 1 through campaign 26. That sounds huge, but we have many, many representatives all around the nation that are in Inner Circle. I have not gotten to that level, but that would be so amazing. So, but anyway, they are all doable because, well, like I said, there are many people in all the different levels. So it's just you set your sights on which level you want to be at and get a game plan for how you're going to get there. Right here, this chart shows you the sales you would need. So assuming that you started in campaign 1 with selling, you would need for President's Club $385 a campaign. So every campaign from campaign 1 through 26, selling at $385, and that will get you to President's Club. You'll end up with $10,010 in sales at the end of the year. And so it shows you each one. So Honor Society, you would want to average $770 every campaign. And so then if you already know what your goal in sales are a campaign, then you can kind of determine how are you going to get there. Well, how many customers are you going to need? How many books are you going to need to order? Are you going to be doing events? There's just different ways to help you increase your sales. And this chart, it's I got it as clear as I could get it, but it's still probably a little bit blurry. But so you can find this. Oh, are you ladies on the Avon 2.0 already, or are y'all still on the older version?
I am the 2.0.
Okay.
I'm on the older version, I think.
Okay. All right. Well, I believe pretty soon they're going to go ahead and transfer everybody over to 2.0 and shut down the older version. So you may want to go ahead and make the jump yourself already. I do remember when I moved over that they said, oh, what am I trying to say? If you have any orders already in your system, saved in your system, ready to submit, you would probably want to submit them before switching over because they won't carry over. They'll just disappear. So you'd have to have written them down and key them in again if you're not ready to submit yet. So since, you may want, like I said, you may want to do it on your own terms instead of them arbitrarily picking a day and you wake up one day and it's done. I mean, I doubt they'd probably do it that way. They probably would tell you this is the drop dead last date that we're going to close down the old version. But just giving you a heads up, it will be happening pretty soon. But so if you're on the 2.0, then you would go to rewards and recognition, and you'd scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there's different items that'll say in pink letters, view details, I think is what it says. And so the very last one is PRP sales level tracking chart. That's exactly the name on it. And then to the right in pink, I want to say the words are view details. You just click on the words in pink and this will pop up and you could print it out. So then you have it as a reference every day or every campaign. So you can make sure you're staying on track. I like how even it shows you every quarter, at the end of the quarter, where you should be, so you can see where you're at. If you're ahead, that's awesome. Maybe you want to even jump to make your goal the next tier, or if you're a little behind, then you still can see what you need to work on so you can get back on track. So I love this chart. Let's see. And this is some potential new President's Club members for 2019 already. So these ladies and gentlemen, either in campaign 1 and or 2, already achieved their sales levels that we were talking about on the previous page. So congratulations to all of you. I hope to see many more names as each campaign goes by. So good luck. Okay, and this is some tips for selling. So we talked about that it needs to be $10,000 to be in President's Club program, but how are you going to get there? Well, there's only 2 ways to increase your sales. You're either going to sell to more people or you're going to sell more to the customers you already have. I suggest you try doing both things. So here's a couple of suggestions, a couple of tips on selling to more people. You're going to want to increase the number of brochures that you pass out. So if y'all don't mind sharing, how many brochures do you currently order?
I think,
How much?
sorry.
30? Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. I'm going to be honest with you. To reach President's Club, you probably want to up it to 100 books each campaign. And I'm going to show you another chart of where you'll see why I'm saying that. And then you can ask your current customers to share the brochures with their family, friends, co-workers, and you can offer them a gift, a discount, something to entice them to want to help you. And guess what? Now you have a new helper. So that's awesome. You also want to follow up. I thought I had changed that. Follow up to ask for the order. That's with every single person, no matter what, either side. When you're, if you're trying to grow customers or grow customer orders, you still need to follow up with every customer every single time. And excuse me. Ask for referrals. See if the customer likes the service you give them. Ask them if they know someone else who would like Avon, and see if they will share their book once they're done placing their order with you. If you're going to increase sales by growing the customer order size, well, here's an example. If your customer orders a necklace, offer her the matching earrings. If she orders eyeshadow, ask her, does she need mascara with that? How about the eyeliner? You're trying to get the order bigger. So say the A-Box, that's a great way to grow the order. If she's already at $40, let her know that she's now eligible for the A-Box for $10. Or if she's getting close to the $40 or whatever size it is, you just tell her, okay, you're only this much away from being eligible to get the A-Box for $10 that's on the back cover. And so you can show that to them. Sometimes they don't really pay that much attention, so you can point it out to them. And you might even want to have items that you have picked out of the book that you say, okay, I'm going to try to sell this to every customer. So every customer, you're getting their order, and as you're getting their order, you say, oh, wanted to mention this item on page 5, and see if they'd like to purchase that, add that to their order. So that's going to help you grow their order size. Also, when they order an item, always ask, how many would you like? So say they're getting the glimmer sticks. They're usually $2.99. So don't just say, do you only want one? Say, how many would you like? Are there any other colors you would like? And let them just keep asking. So until they finally say no. You want them, if they say yes, then like I said, then offer them the mascara. Oh, did you know the mascara was on sale for $6.99? Or whatever the case may be. But just keep trying to build that order until they finally say no. That's all they want. They don't want anything else. Also, you want to determine the order size you need for each customer so that you can reach your campaign goal. So that would be what your campaign goal is divided by the number of customers, and that's going to tell you the order size per customer. And here, let me move this a little so I can see. Earn more with more brochures. This is where I was talking about how many brochures you would need. So say, well, let's just look at the $400 in sales. Here, the second one is sales level. And so we've talked about President's Club, that you would need to sell at least $385 a campaign if you started with campaign 1. So then that would be basically selling at $400. So at $400, you would need, 60 brochures would probably get you 16 customer orders, and you'd be selling at the 35% level, and that would be $140 in your pocket. If you were going to go a little higher, say you wanted $750 in sales, then that's where I was seeing you're going to need 100 brochures. You'd get about 30 customers, and we're going to assume that a customer has a $25 average order. That's going to get you to we said the 750, and then that's $300 in your pocket. These other top ones, this is the earnings I'm showing you once you hit President's Club. Then, like I said, we're guaranteed the 40% earnings, but if we as President's Club members sell at $925, we're going to bump our earnings up to 45% earnings. And then if we sell $1,575 in one campaign, we bump our earnings up to 50%. Again, once we are already President's Club members. Until then, even if you sell $1,575 in a campaign, if you're not President's Club titled yet, you'll earn 40% on that. So it's really to your benefit to get to President's Club. Oh, and when you reach President's Club, the very campaign you reach it in, starting with the next campaign, you are already earning at the 40% level, and that will continue the rest of that year in which you earn. So let's assume this year. So say you make President's Club in campaign 20 of this year, then the rest of the 6 campaigns in the year, you will be earning at 40%, and all of next year, you're guaranteed 40% earnings as well. Now, each year, Avon does wipe the slate clean. Campaign 1, we all start at 0, and we're all trying to get to the 10,000 or whichever level we're shooting for. So, so every year you want to achieve it, but you are guaranteed to keep it the year you made it and the following year. And then if you don't continue to sell at that level, well, then you lose it. Let me see. Oh, before I mention this part, I wanted to ask you guys if you had any other ideas of how you could increase sales, what you could do that would increase sales. Anyone? Okay, let me give you a little hint maybe. How about doing a fundraiser? A fundraiser could quickly get you to $10,000 in sales, because the organization, depending on how many participate in it, those could all be, at least at that one time, they're your customer. Hopefully, they would continue to be your customer, so you could have repeat sales from that one event. You might even get team members too. That's an awesome thing, but we're not talking about team members right now. We're talking about President's Club. I don't want to deviate. But so doing a fundraiser, I mentioned having your customers be your helpers. Well, how about going out and finding a brand new helper? I mean, it didn't have to be a current customer. It could be somebody you just meet and see if they want to share the book with their family and friends as well. Anybody else have any other ideas?
I think the fundraising, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that could really help, especially like if you were looking to go higher levels than even just President's Club. When you think of fundraisers, don't just think of doing one and done. Keep looking at different organizations that you are in, maybe your children are in, family members in, anybody that is looking to raise funds all year long. I mean, you can keep, maybe that one fundraiser is successful and you can keep repeat doing it, or like I said, doing more than one fundraiser in a year. Don't just think, okay, I've done one fundraiser, I'm done. No, just keep trying to get more organizations that you can help. Going to businesses and asking if you can leave brochures there with them. And like say, for example, a doctor's office, you can give them, as you're going there, you can give them to the nurse and doctors, receptionist there, and ask if it's okay if you leave some extras there for their patients as they're waiting in the waiting room. They have something to look at. And then if they do say yes, you do want to follow up, keep going back and replenishing with new brochures. How about tossing books? Does anybody know what tossing books means? I'm not talking about tossing them in the trash. No one? All right, well, tossing books is when you take your books and take them around your neighborhood or maybe a new neighborhood. And we say tossing because a lot of times you might be in your car and you're just tossing them out the window, or you have someone in the passenger side tossing for you on one side. And you don't have to just be in your car and toss it. That's just kind of the quickest way to do it. But you could also go door to door. Avon has, they're called literature bags. And so they're clear plastic bags that the brochure fits in, and they have a little cutout at the top, a little circle, so you could hang them on a doorknob. So you can walk them up to each door if you like as well. Have any of you tried that?
I haven't, Rosaria, but I like that. That's a good idea.
Okay, very good. So Kara, I do have a box or a box and a half of extra older brochures. That's what I usually do. I mean, everybody does it differently. For tossing brochures, that's kind of like a passive thing because you didn't actually see the person or hand it to them. So I don't like to give my current brochures out that way. I prefer to hand my current brochures to current customers and potential new customers and toss older brochures. So that way I'm not actually throwing them away. I'm trying to put them to good use again, to like recycle them. So I do have some, like I said, I think it's like a box and a half, but if you're interested, if you're willing to come and pick them up, they're yours for the taking.
Okay. Certainly, I can either come
What was that? I didn't quite hear you.
Saturday. I said I can either come get those tomorrow or Saturday.
Awesome. Okay. Probably tomorrow if we can get together, because I heard that Saturday was going to be some rain, at least in the morning or something. Okay. So we'll talk
Okay.
this evening
Okay.
or tomorrow morning. Give me a call. Okay. Okay. And
Okay, certainly.
let's see. Okay. So we talked about tossing books. Well, I'm promoting your e-store. Always, always, always share your e-store with everybody, everywhere, all your customers. Every brochure should have your e-store on there. I have a couple. Let me see if I can find my thing. I have some brochures. Like when I have extra brochures. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing it right now. When I have extra brochures, and I'm going to go somewhere further than where I'm comfortable with delivering, because I have my limits as to how far I want to go to deliver, because it just takes too much drive time back and forth to deliver just to one person, far away. So on those particular brochures, I have a little stamp that says express delivery, and I only have my e-store address on there. I don't have my name and my phone number, which, I mean, the e-store is my name, but doesn't physically have my name and phone number for them to call me, because I want them to go directly to my site and shop. So they don't have that option of saying, oh, will you come deliver it to me? So that's something you might want to consider doing if you're trying to grow your online customers, your direct delivery customers, is start promoting something like that about, thank you. Okay. I lost my track. Okay, I'm sorry. Little messages are popping up to me. So we talked about fundraising, tossing books, promoting your e-store. Well, this is another kind of a little passive kind of thing, but it helps you in the long run. The Avon U courses. Are you ladies taking the Avon U courses?
I've done a couple, but I know that I need to do more of them.
Okay. Yes. Do keep doing them. They don't take very long, and they will help you give you knowledge about products and stuff so that you have more confidence in going out there and approaching people. So that's why I'm saying that the Avon U course will help you. Also, you always want to be prepared to meet that new potential customer. Have brochures, samples, business cards. I lost my train of thought. Business cards with you. Always have them on hand. So you happen to be talking to somebody, and it comes up in conversation that you're the Avon lady. She may be asking you, do you have a brochure or do you have a sample? And you don't have anything. Okay, well, you just lost a potential customer. So always be ready. Make sure you're ordering enough brochures so you have extras. I usually try to keep some in my car. I have them on both sides of the doors, the passenger door, my side, my driver's side door. I have some in the trunk, and so I'm ready. So as I'm jump out of my car, I grab those books on the side. I'm going through the drive-through, I'm gonna offer a brochure to whoever's waiting, helping me at the window. Just always be thinking, this could be my next customer. This could be my next customer, and let them know you're Avon. Be Avon out loud proud. It's gonna grow your business. I promise you that. I promise you. If you are excited about what you do, your excitement is contagious, and they want a part of that. Let's see, and then these. So I got sidetracked on other ways to earn. So have you guys, while I was doing all the talking, did you guys think of any other ways that you personally might want to grow your sales? Something that's already on your mind? Oh, I could do this, that, or the other.
I actually just started a Facebook group. I had a page, but I didn't have a group. So I just started a group. So hopefully that will increase things, because I think I can be a little bit more active and not have to deal with so many of the Facebook roles.
Good deal. And that's Brittany. That's Brittany talking?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And I want to give you credit because, like I said, you'll be in the raffle. So very good. Did you share the free shipping that they had today? Did you share that in your group today?
Yes, I did. I don't think I had any takers, but I did have quite a few people that had seen it. So at least it's popping up and it's on their radar. Good
deal. Very good. So just stay consistent with that, of letting them know when specials are happening. If you can give a testimonial of something that you tried and really liked, that could encourage them. They might have had questions about it and didn't want to ask you, and then boom, there's the answer there right there for them. Shoot, I was going to say something else and I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Maybe it'll come back to me. But here, this page that I have on the screen right now, that is some members, PRP members, who are given their own testimonials and some tips. So I know it's really blurry. I'm so sorry. But it can be found in the What's New that I've been referring to this whole call, and it's towards the back. And so let me read just a little bit of what some of them said. This one on the left, she is a President's Club for 50 years. She is a lifetime member. So she says, I love every aspect of selling. It has given me more confidence to talk to people and gives me direction. Although I am a lifetime President's Club member, I still try to reach President's Club sales every year. This gives me a great sense of accomplishment. I mean, it really is something to be proud of, because you are a top seller and not everybody can do that. So she even gives us the tip, and she says the 40% commission and additional 5% when reaching higher sales is a wonderful benefit. I also love getting the extra demos. I like to share magazine articles featuring Avon products with my customers and write personal notes on the brochures to alert them to special offers. So I love that. Like she was talking about what's in the magazine. Like right now, I love that Avon shares that with us too as well. Did you see on the Avon 2.0 where it showed that Marie Claire magazine loved the Hydrofusion depuffing eye cream. So that's something that you could then share with your customers. Oh, I forgot. InStyle, I think it's InStyle, is loving our lash serum. So be sure and let your customers know of those accolades that we are getting from those sources as well. I want to share some of the tips that these ladies said here, because I think they'll be really helpful for you. One of them said, use the products and know the products. Customers will appreciate your expert opinion and trust your recommendations. This will help you get referrals naturally. So that kind of ties into what I was talking about, a testimonial. Work your business into your everyday life. When you're out at the store, restaurants, the dentist's office, let people know you're selling and give them a brochure. Make sure to get contact information to follow up with them. Follow up is key. People may be excited to get the brochure, but then they put it in their purse, they don't see it again, and they forget about it. But you want to then follow up with them to ask for the order, and they will appreciate it, and you're going to appreciate it because you're growing your sales. Always have your online store link on brochures and recruiting labels. That's what we just talked about a minute ago. I tell new representatives to be active in your business each day and be passionate about your products. We just talked about that too. Talk to people every day and post on social media as much as possible. I see how successful other representatives are, and that drives me to set and achieve goals. So I thought this was my last screen, but I think I have one more screen. Let's see. Did you know one more reason why you would want to be President's Club member or higher is first-time achievers here on the Shooting Stars, I give you a $50 Town and Country gift card. So I don't know if you've been shopping to Town and Country, but this is what it looks like. It's under Avon Advantage. And then you just click on shop now and you're in Town and Country. And this is a little bit of what it looks like when you very first open it. So there's so many different items in there. You could get sucked in there for hours looking at everything that they've got. They've got apparel, they've got banners, tablecloths, table runners, stickers, pins, little lipstick pins, just everything under the sun. Oh, business cards. So different things to help you with your business. So I hope that would really benefit you, and you would enjoy receiving that from me. And I hope that I've inspired you to achieve President's Club this year or higher. You don't have to stop at President's Club, like I said. And I hope I've given you some very good advice. And if you have any questions, though, still, please reach out to me. I want to help you succeed. Anybody have any questions before we get off?
I did have a question regarding the tossing. I don't have any of this year's campaigns. I don't have any of those brochures left. So would it be okay to toss out some of the ones that I had from 26 from last year?
Absolutely. That's what I was saying a minute ago. I prefer to toss older ones because you don't know, what happens to them once you toss them. They may just throw them away and never even look at it. So I don't want to toss my brand new books. I'd rather do older ones. So yes, I definitely recommend older version ones. I put a label on them. When I'm tossing, I'm actually trying to get new team members because, like I said, I am using older brochures, but you could put some kind of label on there, like maybe you could say it's an expired brochure. Call me for a new one if you're willing to go make a second trip to take them a current brochure, or you could not mention that it's an expired brochure and just go ahead and honor the price that's on there, so that you don't lose the sale. It's up to you how you want to do that. But I definitely would recommend putting some kind of label. If you are interested in starting a team, you could put like I do, a recruiting label on there. Or, that's another thing that you can get at Town and Country. There are these stickers that say the 10% off for that welcome 10. So, first time customers who go to your e-store and shop with you for the first time for direct delivery, if they use the code WELCOME10, they're going to get 10% off their order. And so Town and Country has stickers that you could put on each of your books to promote that. Did that help? Did that answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
All right. Anyone else? All right, ladies. Well, I don't want to keep you any longer. I had a great time. I hope y'all did too. And I will be talking to y'all. We'll have, let me ask you ladies that are on, is Thursday a better day for the call rather than Wednesday, or is Wednesday better for you ladies?
For me, Thursday.
Thursday? Okay, there's one Thursday.
Either day for me, Rosario, is
but I
good.
think Thursday might be easier to remember.
Thursday's easier to remember. Okay, so we got 2 Thursdays and one either day is good. Okay. All right. I'm going to try to put that out like as a little survey on the Facebook Shooting Stars page. So if I remember to do it, and if y'all don't mind, go ahead and reply on there as well, just so I can get a good gauge of if I need to change the date, the day of the week that we do these. Okay? Well, thank you, ladies. I appreciate y'all joining me tonight, and y'all have a great evening.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, Rosario. You too.
Thank you.